Hey, this is Heather K, and today is day 68 of your 100-day journey. My weight is down. I got weighed in at my 100-day journey contest, and I did have a pretty good week. I did have almost a 5-pound loss, but it was actually 3.6 because I decided to go out with my friend, and we went out the other day. Yeah, and that evening cost me like a pound, so that would have been 4.6. So that's not too bad. But you know what? The whole thing about this journey, this 100-day, is learning about what lifestyle is. So if you want to know what I'm doing, I'm trying to cook in the kitchen. And hang on. Oh, not that one. Remember that sweet potato I kept saying I was going to cook? Well, on my baby vegan channel, I got Spelt Flour, and so far I got about 2 cups of it, and there's a little remaining of the 2 cups. I took the rest of it, put it in a jar, because I'm going to experiment with different flours. I don't know if that's gluten-free or not, but it's 100% stone whole grain. And then I took about a 1/4 cup of the vegetable oil, and I put a little bit of water. Let's see how much water I put into that. That was a 1/4 cup of hot boiling water, because usually when you make roti, you actually have about a 1.5 cups, I think, of when you have roti. And this here is a form of roti. This is a sweet potato roti I'm making. And just bear with me for a second. I got to put the other one on the stove. I use this. Let me see. It's really dark here. I've used this to put on my hand to the flour, because I rolled it up with my handy rolling pin, which was a big mess. So usually when I make roti, I use all-purpose flour, and so this here bread is made with sweet potato. I use spelt flour, I use a little bit of hot water, and some vegetable oil. And the whole purpose is to be able to fold it up, and it's very pliable. And so I will be storing it in an old cotton t-shirt in a Tupperware. So when I had a taste of it earlier, it does taste like sweet potato. It tastes like a sweet potato oat cake. I think I didn't want to add any salt or anything to it. I wanted it to be more on the plain side. I'm going to put some peanut butter and some banana down. I'm going to be having supper with this real soon. So I'm trying really hard to make myself some healthier meals, and so, which is a real challenge, like when you really don't know where to begin. And that's why I started this new channel called Baby Vegan, because I feel like I'm a baby. What's that? What's that? What's that? So I've seen this on a YouTube recipe, not sure what kind of flour she had, but I wanted to get away from the all-purpose flour. That's why I thought I'm just going to be buying different flour in the health food section and give it a try. And that's actually, it's delicious. Oh, by the way, look at this. I took the whole potato. Like I said, I added the oil, and I added the spelt flour. There's about a 1.5 cups of flour in there. And as you see, it's on my elbow. It's very, I don't know if you can see that. It's still very moist. So I take flour, and I just sprinkle it on there, because what I'm trying to do is gently put that into a ball. And then I got a floured surface here with my handy dandy rolling pin, which has potato all over it. That was not enough flour. I'm going to sprinkle more. In this particular, when you work with sweet potato, you do need more flour than not. And I'm almost there. I'm being ever so gentle. Okay, I don't want to mess with that too much. Just checking on this one that's on the stove. That one's almost ready. So watch this. I have my spatula. And I have to do that only because it's really difficult to get up. See how that looks? It's my little heater. There's the finished one. And when you cook these kind of roti in the frying pan, it's about 3 minutes on medium heat. I have a cast iron frying pan. And the reason why I'm making those smaller is because my large cast iron frying pans are not in this kitchen. So I'm just experimenting with some gluten-free recipes. I'm just about ready to have supper tonight, and I thought you might want to know what Heather Kay's up to tonight on her journey. I'm just trying to make a whole lot of healthy meals and do some walking and do some shoveling here because it snowed. I don't know. You never know what I'm up to. I'm always experimenting. I'm always trying to find a healthier way to find the food I love. And I'm going to finish eating the rest of my roti with supper. See you tomorrow. Hope you like my video. I will put the recipe in the comments. I don't know if anybody is brave enough to try it because that's all I can do is share. Press like, subscribe, notification, and I'll see you tomorrow.